I spent over 3,000 on this GOYARD backpack in Paris 3 months ago, and I was so sure that I wanted one when I got it, but here's what nobody tells you about owning one and the issues that I never expected with this bag. Look, I could have made this review right after buying it, but that would have been useless for you guys as I would have barely used the bag. So instead I put this through everything, daily commutes and also my recent trips in China and Japan, weekend trips, and even got caught in rain with it. So today I'm giving you the brutally honest truth, the good, the bad, and whether this luxury backpack is actually worth your hard-earned money. And if you have ever considered getting a luxury backpack, I think GOYARD is one of the more low-key backpack among the luxury brand. With that said, I mean it's less recognizable than backpack from Chanel, Gucci, Dior, Louis Vuitton, since they have more recognizable patterns. And with this bag, if you know, you know, because it is a brand that's not as available. I was in Paris in early spring this year and I went to visit the iconic GOYARD boutique, and as many of you know, you can't shop new GOYARD bags online, only from the store, which is why there's always some queues outside. For me, when walking into their stores, I always feel like stepping into luxury history. Back at my home city here in Stockholm, we don't have any GOYARD boutiques, so I knew that this was my moment to get the bag if I would ever get it before any new price increases. And I've been eyeing this bag for a while and it's been on my wish list for over a year, so I simply couldn't resist taking it home with me. So when I was in the GOYARD boutique, I tried on several pieces, the GOYARD Anjo handbag and the larger backpack in different colors, which I also have been wanting to have a closer look at. And I was initially very set on getting a burgundy or a dark blue color, because those color is what I basically lacked in my collection, and also colors that I feel are quite neutral and easily paired with my wardrobe. But this backpack with this color combination just spoke to me. The tan color just works with all of my outfits, and I love how casual yet put together it makes me feel when I wear it. The craftsmanship, the versatility, and this beautiful chevron pattern, I was just so sold. And as this was an item that I have been wanting for a while, I finally pulled the trigger. So let's start with the design and materials. This backpack is made from GOYARD's signature Gordine canvas paired with the calfskin leather, and the interior is lined with linen and cotton, which feels surprisingly luxurious and soft. And the dimensions are perfect for everyday use. It's 19 centimeter in length, 23 centimeter height, and 9.5 centimeter width. And at just 355 grams, it's incredibly light. And this was actually one of my main concerns, because luxury backpacks are usually quite heavy, since they often contain a little bit more leather than the majority of the backpacks. And it has this beautiful snap bottom fastening system, which makes it look so much more elegant than a zip lock. And I really love the look of it. The size is perfect for my daily essentials and surprisingly fits more than you think. I can fit a book, a water bottle, and umbrella, some makeup and sanitizer. It is too small to fit a laptop, however, I believe a mini iPad would fit in without problem. Now let's have a look at the shoulder straps. So they adjust from 60 to 65 centimeters, which gives you options as they are also detachable, as you can see. The versatility is incredible, and let me just tell you, I can wear it in 5 different ways. As a backpack in 2 ways, as they have these different options on the back. One where you can put it up here, and second where you can attach it from here. And of course the bag can also be worn by the handle as a top handle bag and as a crossbody, even though I personally wouldn't wear it this way as I feel that it looks a little bit off. But I would say that one of my favorite ways is to wear it as a shoulder bag, and I think it gives a totally different vibe and doesn't even look like a backpack anymore when the buttons on the sides are open. Now let's have a look to the inside. That inside pocket has been a game changer for my phone and keys, and gives really easy access without me having to digging through everything. I love that it has the canvas lined inside, which makes the pocket durable against scratches from keys or other irregular items, and I think it's such a thoughtful detail. Okay, let's start to talk about what I absolutely love after these 3 months of using this bag. First, the durability is incredible. I've taken this everywhere, rainy streets here in Stockholm, busy airports, packed subways, and it still looks quite brand new. I think that the GOYARD canvas is so durable and I mean absolutely gold. You can even see that in the card holder that I have in the same material. And this is my yet most durable card holder from GOYARD. After 3 years of wear and tear, it is still in excellent condition. And I just love how the pattern has been held up. And these are hand painted. I really think that the paint has been holding up really well on this card holder. I even spilled hot water on this one, and it expanded a little bit right after I did that. The color is still pristine, and it's one of my most durable item from a luxury brand. Another really great thing with this bag is what I've already talked about, the versatility of how it transforms, and it's really unmatched. I mean, it works well as a backpack for travel, a shoulder bag for shopping, and hand carry for the more crowded areas. And for me, it really adapts to many situations. I've been living and traveling with this. It has been perfect when I biked in Japan for full days, as it fitted perfectly both my water bottle and some other essentials, some sunscreens, and also emergency umbrella. Another feature I really love with this backpack is the snap closures on the side. I mean, you see there, it's so satisfying to snap these closed, and I love the look of this. I mean, when it's closed, it looks more sophisticated, and while I have it open, I can fit in much more in this backpack, and also it gives it another kind of vibe when wearing it under the shoulder, and feels more like a tote when looking from this perspective. And finally, I love this color combination. I find that the tan color is perfect for most color palettes, and this combination makes it looking more expensive than the single color bags, in my opinion. Although the vibrant color gives more of a statement, I really enjoy this one. Jenny has been seen with the white backpack, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. However, as always, you need to be much more careful when you have a white backpack, and I'm not the most careful one, so I skipped that option when I chose among the colors. But let's be real, no bag is perfect, and after 3 months I found some things that might bother you. First, let's talk about the closing. While it's secure, it's incredibly annoying to have to open and close every time you want to grab something small, for instance your card holder or anything from the bag. I realized when I was out in the metro and wanted to get my card, I didn't really feel very secure doing it that often when in a crowded area. So if I could suggest one major thing to improve this backpack, it would be if they added a small back pocket on the back for putting some cards or some cash. It would make everything so much easier, and it would be more useful, and I would feel much more comfortable using it when traveling. GOYARD, please take notes. Another con with this bag is the canvas interior. As you see, it is white and easily gets stained and very hard to clean. If it was the same material as the outside, I think it would be much easier to keep clean with, for instance, a baby wipe or something to easily wipe off any dirt. But as it is now, it's really easily getting dirty. However, I also understand that the bag would be a lot heavier if they added a lining. So my tips would be to add some organizers or makeup bag inside to keep things in place and more tidy. But the third and probably my most concerning downside with this bag is the top handle. I think that the backpack looks the best when the straps are on the handle like this. However, after 2 months of using it, I noticed some small plastic white stuff on this handle. It looked like a white plastic film that was slowly wearing off, and it wasn't that big, and I didn't try to remove it in the beginning as I thought that it was just some dirt. But after I continued to use it, and now I just see some darker spots there after those white plastic films that were off, and I think it is part of the wear of this kind of soft leather. However, I did not expect the leather to be acting like this. I really did expect it to last longer, but since I don't have any GOYARD boutique nearby, I haven't been in contact with them. I don't think it is normal with the leather being worn like this after just 3 months, and it looks like a small layer of the leather have been worn off. And honestly, if I knew about this, I would probably reconsider getting this bag. I mean, it is such an investment and a bag that I honestly thought would be more durable to use. But of course, the canvas is very durable, but the leather details not so much. And I totally understand that the bag will get scratched and worn when being used. However, maybe after half a year or a year, maybe not just after 2 to 3 months, in my opinion. And this leads me to the next disadvantage, and I would say the availability. If you don't live near a GOYARD boutique just like me, getting one is genuinely challenging. I mean, no online shopping means you have to plan a trip or find someone who can help you, especially if there's something wrong with the quality. Like in this case, it is a little bit challenging. Finally, let's discuss the price of this darling. I paid 2,950 euros, which is around 3,500 US dollar for this backpack in March this year. And I think for a backpack this size, it is pricier than most luxury backpack with the same amount of leather and canvas. I mean, a backpack in this similar size from Louis Vuitton costs 2,200 euros, which is 2,600 US dollar, and that's around $900 difference. But with that said, I prefer the GOYARD canvas, as for me it is more low-key and less recognizable than the Louis Vuitton canvas. So let's go back to the question I asked in the beginning. After 3 months of almost daily use, do I think this GOYARD backpack is worth the investment? Here's my honest answer. If you are looking for a luxury backpack that is chic yet combines heritage and incredibly versatility, and if the price point doesn't bother you, then I think that this is absolutely a bag that you will love. This isn't just a bag, it's a piece of art that happens to be incredibly functional. Every time I use it, I'm reminded of my magical Paris trip. It's so versatile and elevates most of my daily outfits when I'm on vacation or just making some errands and need my hands free. It is so nice to wear a backpack when biking during the warmer months, so for me this is absolutely worth it. But as with all bags, they are supposed to be worn and will show some wear and tear over time. I have been using my bag very frequently, and as I'm disappointed that the leather hasn't held up that well, I'm also aware that it's not something that I would be able to avoid in the long run. Luckily, Goyard has an after-sales service that can make repairs, and I will for sure keep you guys posted about it once I get their response. I hope that this review really gave you insight about the pros and cons of this bag. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for the follow-up. Let me know in the comments what you think about this backpack. Have you had any similar experiences with Goyard? I love hearing your experience has been. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!